Today we'll be talking about a new multi-agent app which I developed called Balanced News Perspective. This is an innovative tool designed to provide users with diverse perspectives on various news headlines. So let's start with what's the problem the tool is trying to solve. The problem I feel is currently in today's world, we are predominantly exposed to biased news sources, where thus missing out on diverse perspectives and a comprehensive understanding of events. Especially in today's highly polarized media landscape, individuals are often finding themselves trapped in echo chambers where they're only exposed to news that aligns with their existing beliefs and thus lack of diverse perspective, and this lack of diverse perspective can lead to a skewed understanding of current events and also reinforcing biases and limiting critical thinking. This is especially problematic for students, educators, journalists, in fact, anyone who's engaging or engages in debates or discussions about current affairs. Because this one sided exposure to news can hinder their ability to form well rounded opinions and make informed decisions. I think by not having access to multiple viewpoints, users miss out on opportunities to understand full picture and engage in meaningful balanced discussions. Yes, there are other websites available which do similar things like Ground News or Roka News, but all of them do charge money. So this is a different way of approaching the same problem, a different way of tackling it. So what is it? What's the solution? What are we doing? So what we are having is we have designed this application which is basically backed up by AI and LLM multi-agents. What it is, it aims to address this whole issue by providing, given any headline, it provides users with all holistic view of the event of the news. So whenever a headline is given, the app goes ahead and extracts all the relevant news and then tries to give opinion from three different viewpoints, from left viewpoint, right viewpoint, and centristic viewpoint. And then finally it summarizes and gives us a high level view of from all three point of views. So basically it gives us a talking points and also key takeaways from it. So that's the app. First let's do a quick demo of it and then we'll go back and look at the architecture of it. So one of the best example is, like, there was a recent news that Joe Biden allow illegal citizens in order to gain votes. So if I just go and search over here, what's happening is right now once we do a search, it's a multi-agent thing. So first agent is going and trying to retrieve latest news articles for this particular headline. So it goes ahead and gets the retriever. So there you go. All the various news articles were retrieved. And what I'm doing is I'm restricting it only to 10 articles. Basically, it looks for 15 of them and then tries to take the 10 best of them. So once these articles, like news articles, are identified, the next agent will kick in and tries to extract the text or news from all these articles. So that's what the next agent is doing over here. It's extracting contents from all these news articles. So give it a couple of seconds. So once this news is extracted, then a third agent, whom we are calling as agent progress, will try to summarize it based from left point of view. When I say left, is left leaning point of view. Similarly, there'll be two other agents going in parallel. The other agent is agent patriot. As the name sounds, it tries to summarize it from a right leaning point of view, and then agent balance will try to summarize it from a centristic point of view. So that's what here. See what happened here is all these things, it extracted the information from the articles. So it's just giving a highlight of all the articles which extracted. And then other agent, the left agent, which is agent progress, went ahead and summarizing the full content from a left point of view. So it summarizes. So it gives what is a summary and also gives a bullet points of content. So it's easy to grasp, read it and understand it. And similarly, agent patriot went ahead and provided the same thing from right point of view. And then the agent balance goes and gets the similar information from a centristic point of view. See, this way you can see we are able to get, for a given headline, three different views, perspectives or views. And then the final, it comes up, it's like an agent conscious, it goes and gives a overall holistic view of it. It explains, it gives an introduction, and it's giving perspective from all three sides of things, and also gives key takeaways and the sources from where it's been achieved. So that's the whole demo on the app at a high level. Now let's go and look at the architecture of it. So to build this, what we have done, what we are using is, again, as I said, we are using LLMs, especially GPT-4o and 4o Mini, and also we are using agentic reasoning out there. And the agentic framework I have used for to get the whole like orchestration framework is Agno, which previously was known as PhiData, and now I'm using Agno, which I found to be very intuitive and faster than LangChain out there. So that's why I'm using Agno, and it's very fast. And in fact, from their own claims, it's like 10x performance improvements from LangGraph. So that's what I'm using it for. And other things is for observability or monitoring, instead of using Langsmith, again, Agno has its own inbuilt one, and that's what I'm using here. So this is what it looks like. Oops. So just gonna take it and show it here. So it gives us a dashboard and tells how many calls were happening. So live observability out there. In addition, I'm also using Agno's logging capabilities to do it. And then coming to the high level architecture, as I've been talking, so let's, okay, oops, this is not again working. So let's take it from here itself and go through it. Oh, actually, I can go to README and take it from there. This opens, yeah, this opened. So the architecture at a high level, right? It's a multi-agent. We do have a orchestrator sitting in between called balanced news generator. Then the first thing happens is, and the UI, what you've seen is a Streamlit UI. So user provides the headline over here, that's the step 0. And then this orchestrator first goes and initiates or executes or calls viewpoint retriever agent. And that agent as a tool in place, basically it's using DuckDuckGo tool to retrieve latest news. So that's what it's doing. It takes the headline, uses the tool to retrieve the latest headline. And to do this, it's been powered by using ChatGPT 4o Mini. Sorry, GPT-4o Mini, it's what it's using. And it returns back all the relevant news URLs. And then the orchestrator over here, generator, will next call content generator agent to extract the content out of it. And in order to do it, it's utilizing another tool called Newspaper 4K tool, and using that tool and being powered by 4o Mini, it extracts the information out there. So after this step, up to step 4 and 5, what we have is all the news articles. Then the generator goes and initiates 3 different agents for getting perspective from 3 different point of view. Agent balance for centristic, agent progress for left view, and agent patriarch for right view. And all 3 of them are going in, looking at the information which was extracted, and then each of them is providing their own perspective and summarizing it. And because we are generating perspective, we are using a bit more powerful LLM over here, and the LLM we are using for this purpose is GPT-4o. So once all 3 of them return back their own perspectives, then generator finally calls other agent, which takes all 3 of them and summarizes it and gives it takeaways too. And once we get all this information, we return back to the user on the Streamlit. So that's what this is about. That's how it looks like. And the other one I was talking about was these evaluator or the observability or a monitoring, which is available in Agno. And this is what it looks like. It gives you the sessions, runs, and tokens too. So that's been the project. A couple of key learnings apart from using Agno. Agno was really helpful. All these tools were good. And other one was the question is, how do we get data? What I'm using LLMs to get the data and do the curating. So let me quickly go over and show it to you. See, all these agents out there, for example, let's take left-leaning kind of thing, right? So this is a prompt where we're saying that given this news articles, we are giving it a persona. We are saying you are a Progress X, a political elite political journalist, and a content creator. And in the instructions, we are asking it to be more left-leaning and giving it attributes of left-leaning journalist. Similarly, for Agent Patriot, we do the same thing. The role remains the same, but the only difference is we're asking it to summarize more and more from the right-leaning point of view, and for the agent balance, more on the centristic point of view. So that's how it balance. And for example, in this one, we are asking it like, we're thinking, okay, take all these three and come up with an overall point of view, and we're giving the expected output too. So that's how we developed this whole app. So, yeah, it was a good. And just going back, I still feel that this app gives us a better opportunity to disembark and get out of the comfort zone. What I mean by that is, instead of just always listening to our own echo chambers and being feeling good that okay, what I think is good, this app gives us the opportunity to look from other point of view and hopefully decrease our bias and increase more critical thinking. Thank you.